on a beautiful Fresno, California day. Here's a fun one for you, 1932 Ford Zipper Roadster. Walk around and tell you about it like we usually do. Nicely done. These Zipper Roadster bodies are very hefty composite body. We're going to go back to the office and dig up some of the history on it, that type of thing for you, but we'll cover what we know as we walk around here. Has a complete soft top. It does have side curtains and it does have air conditioning. Out back it has 17-inch wheels. These are billet specialties with faux knockoffs. The paint on it is a very sweet pearl, white pearl. Has subtle ghost flames that follow up from this vent up the side here and then back and closing out on the quarter panel. Has these sport mirrors that are mounted on the door. A little spoiler on the back with a brake light on it. You get a little peek of what's hiding underneath the hood there. Up front it has 15-inch billet specialty wheels, it's all flat style. Sitting on four-wheel independent suspension with power disc brakes all the way around. Adjustable coilovers front and rear, cantilever suspension up front. A lot of custom little goodies. We'll get you up on the lift and talk about that some. You'll see the Willwood disc brakes up front. The cantilever shock system comes up through the body panel here. When you lift the hood to get underneath the hood here, it is a heavy hood. Like I mentioned, hefty, very thick composite body. Underneath that hood is a nicely dressed GM 350 LT1 tune port fuel injection, street performance components, 700 R4 automatic overdrive transmission, and a Ford 9-inch center section differential out back. Built by a company that built a few of these. I believe they were a Free Spirit street rod shop. Again, I'm going to get back and dig into the details to the best of my ability. Other than that, it's a beautiful little example of a Zipper Roadster. Fun one you can drive. It's got air conditioning, side curtain soft top, and it's got one of the original hard tops too that's unfinished that goes with it. Nicely done interior. These armrests here and hand grabs. This is a ultra leather interior or faux leather. There's a snakeskin style insert here, seat belts, nice center console, faux wood dash. Get over the driver's side and we'll talk about more. I said it'd be a fun little roadster to enjoy. On a hot day, you can have the top on with the side curtains on and run air, or leave the curtains off and just have cool air blowing on you. Sun's been peeking in and out of the clouds this morning. There's a LED panel here back for turn signal and brake. You'll see the Free Spirit Roadster. Tilt steering column and a Momo steering wheel. Finished in the same dash finish. Billet pedals. There's a hood release up front to raise the hood, and there's a release out back to get you into the trunk. We'll get you into the trunk throughout the video here. 700 R4 automatic, which is a 4-speed overdrive or automatic overdrive transmission. You'll see the indicators here. Console with coffee holders, an XM audio system. Keys up underneath the dash here for start. This is the Dakota Digital analog gauge system. License plate drops down automatically when you start it. You'll get a better peek at the cantilever coilover suspension up front. Rack and pinion down low there. You'll see the intake. All these components are either plated or polished. Individual tune port fuel injection. You'll see the injectors per cylinder. Even the front plate water pump has been polished on it. It's a AC compressor, so it has AC. Ceramic coated headers, stainless steel exhaust, fuel pressure gauge there. Electric cooling fan. See, the core support has even been polished up on it or plated. Matches the interior. Very nice upholstery in this car. It is a leatherette or faux leather. Panels match the inserts here. Behind here is the battery. That's the access to the battery. The fuel fills here. Fuel tank's behind the seat. We talk about under the undercarriage, the shocks actually come up into the quarter panel here. You can see the little bolster on each side. Here's the soft top. It's a Sid Shaver's custom done canvas. It has the mail slot rear window on it, so you can tip the rear window and let the air out, so you don't have buffeting. Actually bolts on the pillars. We'll show you this in just a minute. Top bolts here in the back on the quarters, and you'll see them there. There's where you undo the fasteners and refasten it. Okay, the outside front. Okay, the hard top outside. This has a metal ring in it, and you'll see at the bottom side that, so you could put the mail slot window in the back. Inside of the unfinished hardtop. These are billet specialty wheels. It's got the faux knockoffs. Tire size in the back is a 285/65 R17. Date code on the rear tires are 2013. Scorpion Verdes. You really get a good look at this body and paint. It's just beautiful on this car. Kind of catch a good glimpse of the subtle ghost flames. Up front, billet specialty salt flat style wheels. These are 195/60 R15s, and the date codes up front are the 8th week of 2017. See the fully independent suspension up front, get a good look. 4-wheel disc brakes, drilled rotors. I believe those are Wilwood calipers. I believe it was built by a hot rod shop that was building a free Spirit Roadster down in the Southwest. We'll dig up more history on that for you as we get back to the office. Clearly a custom build and nicely done. Fully independent suspension. We just went around the outside and covered it for you. I wanted to show you that the rear shocks are actually adjustable coilovers. They go up into the body and fit into the quarter panel. Appears to have a custom housing for a Ford 9-inch rear differential. Those are Wilwood disc brakes. They have drilled rotors. Gonna go by the lift here and Another view here. Another view. These are custom built blocks for those shocks. They're hidden up in the car. Fuel tank's in the trunk. This is a shutoff valve for the fuel tank. Electric fuel pumps right up here. Stainless exhaust, stainless mufflers with the exit out the back. These frame rails have been modified and notched fore and aft. You'll see the stainless mufflers here. It's a 700 R4 automatic overdrive. The exhaust is tucked up nice so you can't see it, and it's not hanging down underside of the car. Tune port 350 V8. Turn around and point out a couple things as we head back. Up front, custom front suspension. We've done a zipper before several years ago that had similar suspension, so we're going to try and dig up specs, or if this was custom made. It has a Wilwood disc up front. It's rack and pinion steering. This is much like Boyd Coddington would have done. They notch the frame so the rack can sit up higher and the car can sit lower. A little bit of chin mark on the bottom here. It's pretty typical. They're very low. Manual rack and pinion steering. Mini high torque starter on the tune port 350. This is a sensor for the transcooler that I want to point out in just a minute for you. Has a Darrel Performance electric cooling fan that cools the transmission fluids. This is a 9-inch rear differential.